Hello ladies and gentlemen, today we're going to answer a question from Beverly. Beverly is down in California, and her question was, how do you catch a horse? Well, we'll cover a few things. First is one of them, it doesn't matter if you have a web halter and a lead or if you have this rope halter and a lead rope. Most important principle that you want to think about when catching a horse is prepare to position for a transition. What does that mean, folks? Well, it means get your stuff prepared before you even try to catch a horse, and I'll demonstrate. A lot of people, they'll just grab their halter and lead rope and they'll walk right up to the horse, and by the time they're up to the horse is probably walking off. You're sitting here trying to untangle the mesh, you're trying to undo it, and you're just about there and the horse takes off, okay? So you want to be prepared to catch a horse. So we're going to show that to you. Once again, it's prepare to a position for a transition. So let me give you a good demonstration right here with this halter and lead rope. So what I like to do is when I get my halter and lead ropes, they're folded nice and neat on hook, I'll take them down, I'll place the lead rope right over top the crook of my arm right here. Then I'll take my halter and lead rope, and what I like to do is take this nose band right here, and I'm going to reverse it where I have the part goes over the head and the throat latch separated, and I place the loop right over top of my wrist. Then I'll grab the loop of the rope halter and I'll grab the running end, which goes over top the ears of the horse, and I'll grab it like such. Now I'm prepared to position for a transition to catch a horse, okay? Now, before we go catch this horse, I want to talk about another thing. If you have to have your halter and lead rope back here, sneak up on your horse and come here, horse, you come here, and you got to hide your equipment, your horse isn't trained. You need to get them where you can approach your horse and catch it. Being prepared to position for a transition, okay? For safety, don't ever take your lead rope and put it over top of your neck like this, okay? Once you put it on top of the horse and the horse decides to take off in this and then that way, you could possibly lose your head, okay? So that's a safety thing. Do not put your rope, the lead rope, over top of your shoulder. Always stick it down to the crook of your arm like such, okay? Now, I'm going to go back to prepare to position for transition. Once again, I take the nose band, slide over my wrist, grab the running end, take the loop side of the halter, put my hand ready to prepare to catch a horse. So go ahead and follow me here and we'll catch this horse. Come on, folks. So I come up here, got my equipment, I'm prepared. I'm going to approach the horse from a 45-degree angle. The horse wants to smell me, I love the smell, but I come up the shoulder and I rub the shoulder, okay? Nice and easy. I don't pet, I just rub. Then I'm going to stick my hand over top. Same time, take the halter underneath to create a corral. I have a corral right now. The horse can't get away on safety. I'm going to bend the horse's head over to me, okay? Because if the horse's head's wind up over here, gets spooked, hits me, I'm going to go head over tea kettles right over that direction. They got a lot of force. So always bend your horse's head over towards you, okay? Then what I like to do is I place nose band, I pick it up so I'm not ruffling the hair of the horse. And I got another video talking about how to tie 3 different styles of the halter, placing on his head. Okay, so there is another video on my channel. Shows you there, so I'm just going to do the sheep bend knot real quick. And once again, just a quick reminder, I take the excess, I tuck it down behind the throat latch. The reason I do that is because I don't want it flip-flopping while the horse is moving and hitting the horse's eyeball. So I always take the excess, stick it right behind the throat latch like so. Once again, for this type of a knot, that's very traditional. It's nothing more than a sheep bend. I know it's tied correctly because I have a knot loop. Okay, so that's what I look for. Now, when I lead a horse, okay, I'm in this pocket between the jowl and the point of the shoulder. I'm in this pocket. I got both hands on my lead rope, okay? Notice my hands are not wrapped around the lead rope like this. Once again, for safety, the horse takes off, lead rope's going to draw down, and then you're going to lose some digits, okay? You got less, you're not going to have 10 of them no more. You're going to be down to 1 or less, okay? So please don't do that either for safety. So hopefully that answers the question, okay, out of California. this is another thing to do. Okay, when you're haltering a horse, I'm going to take this horse and I'm going to undo it. Do not do this either, folks. Okay, so I'm going to take the horse, undo the halter. This is one I like when people come up. They'll come up to the horse, they'll come up here, say, come here, come here, come here. Do not do this, folks. The horse can run right into it, probably going to get out of it because you're approaching from the front. Another thing to not do is come on here, put the halter on like this, and then you're throwing this lead rope, or the top of the running end of the halter is coming up, it's going to smack you in the head. If you're not wearing a cowboy hat, it's going to poke you in the eye of the horse's eye. So don't do this, okay? And once again, the best way to do it, prepare to position for transition. Approach the horse or rub. I'm at that nice 45-degree angle in the pocket. They can't kick at me from the front end. It's hard for them to bolt, and they can't cow kick me. I'm going to reach over the top, grab my halter, the running in, bend the head over. I'm going to make sure the horse's head is lower than my shoulders right here. Nice position. Place the nose band in, pick it up all the way up, okay? And then I'm just going to tie my sheep bend knot. Okay, once again, I do my checks. I got knot, loop. Now you're going to say, well, how do I know that halter's on there correctly? Well, that's pretty easy too. So when I look at a proper placement of a rope halter, bring his head over here, I'm going to have one hand from the nostril, another hand below the eyeballs, right where that nose band is. That's proper seating of where the halter should be. If this halter nose band's down here, it's got cartilage. If horse pulls back, they can damage that cartilage or choke themselves out when they're tied up. So always look to make sure you got hand space above the nostrils, okay? Another hand below the eyeballs, and you got it right there in the sweet spot. Second check is you have this bone right here underneath the eye bone. It protrudes out. If I have the nose band right underneath this bone right here, I know I got the proper placement, okay? That's a little bit of bonus material, and hopefully I answered the question for you in California. Other than that, folks, take care, be safe on the trails, and now you are the solution. Thank you.